Alright, so we all know recently, ever since he won the title back at WrestleMania 31, Seth Rollins has been the hottest thing going in the WWE. Seth Rollins has been the hottest thing going. He's been the one really consistent star in this company over the summer, like I said, when he won the championship back on March 29th. The matches that he's been having, you can make an argument that he's rivaled by Kevin Owens or Cesaro, but Seth Rollins is really the hottest and best in-ring worker the WWE has right now. And it's clear right now that WWE has a lot of confidence in him. He is their man. He is the one that they're pushing right now. They have a lot of confidence in him. He's their franchise player right now. Back-to-back pay-per-views. SummerSlam against John Cena and now Night of Champions against Sting. He just reminds me so much of Shawn Michaels. There's been a lot of things on the internet that parallel Shawn Michaels and Seth Rollins when Shawn Michaels was the champion and when Seth Rollins is the champion. And it just seems that on every pay-per-view, whether it be Night of Champions, this Sunday, SummerSlam against John Cena, Money in the Bank against Dean Ambrose, Extreme Rules against Randy Orton, that steel cage match, every pay-per-view, Rollins steps up and makes it a must-watch, spectacular. He really pulls out all the stops when a pay-per-view, when a big match, a headliner breaks out. And Seth Rollins, he is no longer the future of the WWE. He is the man. He has set the bar so high. He is the man to beat. Rollins is the United States champion and the WWE champion. First time in history that has ever happened. We all know the outcomes are predetermined. We all know if you want to use the term fake, we all know it's predetermined. We all know Vince McMahon. Make no mistake about it. Vince McMahon, he makes the final decision, and Vince McMahon chooses the wrestlers to have the championships. He chooses who has the belt. So it shows a lot of confidence in Seth Rollins to have him be the man in history, to be first ever United States and WWE Championship holder. Now this Sunday Night of Champions, Rollins has his hands full. He has Cena in a rematch for the United States Championship and Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship. John Cena. Now, I'm not too sure. He had a great match with John Cena at SummerSlam. Great match. I wasn't expecting anything less. Like I said, when the lights are on bright, Seth Rollins proved himself. So I'm not too sure, to be honest with you, whether Rollins will retain his United States Championship this Sunday Night of Champions. I'm not too sure about that. Like I said, maybe they just want him to be the man, first man in history to hold both championships. I'm not too sure if it's like a 1 month deal. I'm not too sure. But I do know, although it is a little tricky, this Sunday at Night of Champions. Here's the scenario that the WWE has put themselves into. They might have booked themselves into a corner here. On one side, you have Sting, the icon, the legend, who has signed a deal with the WWE. Finally, after all these years, the last great star in WCW went to TNA, finally has made it into the WWE. I made a video on this about a week ago, guys. If you want to check it out, link is in the description, about him being booked, Sting that is, being booked like a joke, being booked not serious enough to capture his aura, that is Sting. So he finally makes it into the WWE, signs a deal, debuts last year at Survivor Series, thwarts the Authority, setting up his storyline with Triple H. We go to WrestleMania. He loses to Triple H in his first match. So here's the dilemma. The problem is, I don't see Sting signing up for the first time ever in the WWE to lose his first two matches. I don't see that happening. I don't know about you guys. I don't see Sting losing, though, his second match and in a high-caliber championship match in WWE. I don't see him losing his second title. And with all these promo videos, with all this hype being built up for Sting, the one championship that has eluded him in his career is the WWE title. A lot of videos about that, a lot of hype. That might be foreshadowing for Sting to win the WWE title for the first time ever. However, that's the dilemma you have. That's Sting's side. Now you also have Seth Rollins' side. Like I said, he is the man right now. I do not think that Seth Rollins should drop the WWE Championship. Why not WrestleMania? About a 6-month reign right now. I don't think Seth Rollins will drop his championship at Night of Champions for a couple reasons. One being, I agree with Jim Ross right now that I think that Seth Rollins should hold on to the WWE Championship until WrestleMania 32. Have him drop out at WrestleMania 32. Everything has to come full circle. We all know that this past WrestleMania, Roman Reigns was booked to defeat the Beast and become the WWE Championship. But the last minute, the day of WrestleMania, Rollins was inserted to cash his briefcase and become the new WWE champion. And that was a huge moment. That was a great moment. Great moment when we saw Rollins cash in. Not so good for Roman Reigns. It just wasn't his time. He wasn't ready. He was being shoved down fans' throats. Fans didn't want it. I didn't want it. I'm not hating on Roman Reigns. He's starting to grow on me. He's getting better in the ring. He's getting better on the mic. He just needs time to grow before he's inserted into that main event picture. So he wasn't ready at WrestleMania 31. Now, like I said, everything coming full circle. The ultimate revenge. I like to believe the ultimate revenge is success. You have some sort of scenario where at WrestleMania 32 in Texas, you have Seth Rollins holding on to the WWE Championship for a year now. He's at WrestleMania. It'll be over a year since WrestleMania is April 3rd. He won the championship. By then, it would be over a year on March 29th. So held the championship for over a year, 360 somewhat days. He'll face Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is getting his ultimate revenge. Ultimate revenge. So it'll be Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns in a really, basically, a WrestleMania rematch for the WWE Championship. Okay? You make it seem like, although Rollins is a good heel, he's not big enough to be really imposing, so he's not viewed as totally unbeatable, but you have him really booked really well to make it seem like he's almost unbeatable. He held the championship for over a year. No one can beat Seth Rollins, not even Brock Lesnar, whether or not The Undertaker interfered back in Battleground. No one can beat Seth Rollins for that championship. And then you have Roman Reigns, the ultimate revenge. Finally, he's grown, he's ready for a big run with the title, defeats Seth Rollins, and wins the championship. Ultimate revenge. That's how I think it should go down. I think Rollins should hold the championship all the way to WrestleMania 32. But that's where it's tricky. You have the Seth Rollins angle, and you have the Sting angle. To be honest, I think Seth Rollins will retain the championship, and whether it be a hokey finish, whether it be some sort of... I'm not too sure. All I know, I don't see Sting signing up to lose 2 matches in a row, and I don't see Rollins dropping the title until WrestleMania 32. That was the air conditioning. That's why it's a little tricky. So we'll see what happens. Should be a pretty good pay-per-view. Should be good. When we have Seth Rollins in 2 matches, that makes it a pretty good pay-per-view. So I'm pretty intrigued right now to see how this pay-per-view will go down. I don't know. This is almost like a mini, also, if you want to call it Night of Champions preview. We have the Dudley Boys and the New Day. I don't know, who should the Dudley Boys win their 10th championship and stump the momentum of the New Day? Whatever happens this Sunday, these two will kind of have pretty good chemistry, and they'll be going, past Night of Champions in a series of matches. Most likely a tables match down the line. So we have the Wyatt family versus Dean Ambrose, Luke Harper, and their mysterious third tag team partner. You guys tell me in the comments who you think that third opponent might be. Who knows? It could be somebody surprising. It could be, I've been hearing possible rumors about Daniel Bryan returning. He's been on the shelf. He's cleared by his doctor. He's cleared by his doctor, but not cleared by the WWE doctors because of the concussion. That's the only problem. That's the only problem. So we'll see. He might return. There's a lot of things going on Night of Champions. This should be a decent pay-per-view. You guys know you'll get my pay-per-view review on Night of Champions. And that's my video on Sting and SETH Rollins' outcome. That's my mini Night of Champions. Oops. Sorry about that. Let's just end this video right before any more fuck-ups happen. Guys, that was the video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. Okay? I appreciate you guys listening to my voice, and hopefully you subscribe to see more. Guys, peace out. Have a great night.